What's up, everybody? I know it's been a little while since I posted a video, a couple weeks now, but that's okay. I got to feel moved in what I'm going to tell you guys. So today I want to tell you about a dream I had. I'm not want to talk about dreams, but this one is just too much. I want to share it with you guys. I want to share it, and who knows who will see it. So this dream took place Good Friday into Holy Thursday, which was a couple weeks ago, Easter weekend. In the dream, I'm sitting in this old house. Now, when I say old, I mean old, like first century old, in the desert. In there, the lighting was like just right, perfect lighting, like done by natural light, like candles or fire, but there was no shadows. It was perfect. It was not too dim, but not too bright. It was just the right amount of light. And I'm sitting at this old wooden table in the dream. The table is pushed up against a wall so no one can sit across from you. Okay. And there's a bench, and the table's old. It's wood. It's made out of like timbers, and lumber. But it's been in this house for quite some time. You can tell. So, in the dream, I'm sitting next to Jesus, and we're just hanging out like two old friends. We're just chilling, and I got the feeling that he was the host. And he says to me, and it's really he was a cool dude, really cool guy, and he says to me, I never had a cup of coffee. And I look at him and I go, really? And he was sitting on my left. Okay. I look at him and I go, really? But you're Jesus. And he goes, well, you got to understand something. When I walked the earth, coffee wasn't really a thing, especially in Judea. And in heaven, nobody gets tired, so nobody needs coffee. I mean, they might have it here and there, but I've never had a cup. And he says, well, would you like a cup? And I said, sure. I mean, I'm not going to turn down a cup of coffee from Jesus. Now, this dream felt like I was there and I had free will in the dream. Like I could say what I wanted, do what I wanted. It wasn't like I was a spectator, if you know what I mean. So anyway, I smell this very bold, delicious smell of coffee. And look down and there's this cup in front of me that wasn't there before. It's just this clay cup, not a mug, a clay cup, about this big around maybe. And in this cup was the most beautiful looking coffee. Floaters, not too thick, not too thin. Smelled delicious, nice black coffee. So Jesus picks up his cup and he takes a sip. And he goes, ooh, it's hot and bitter. And he goes, people enjoy it like this? He goes, do you enjoy it like this? And I said, well, no, I mean, you can, but I like flavored creamer myself. And he goes, okay. So he reaches over to his left, pulls out a wooden bowl, and puts it down. Now, everything in the dream is like kind of like a homey, cozy feel. In this bowl, it's a wooden bowl. In there, these little cups. They're about this big, the kind you get at a diner with creamer in it. And but they were made out of porcelain. And there's any flavor you could think of. There was, French vanilla, hazelnut, Irish cream. There were so many. And the one I wanted was sweet cream. That's what I use usually. And there it was, sweet cream. It was right out front. It just had this black font on it. Now, these were pure white. Nothing else in the dream is pure white. So I don't know if that has any significance. I don't know. So I take it, and Jesus says, I want to watch how you make your cup because I want to make mine exactly the way you make yours. Okay, so I take the sweet cream, this one little cup, and I'm like, that's the only one that's in the bowl, mind you. I start pouring it in my coffee, and it just keeps coming and coming and coming. And I look at it, and it's still full. And I'm just looking at it. And Jesus kind of looks at me and he's like, what's the matter? The way he said it was cool, man. It was really cool, the way he said it. And I said, it's no matter what I pour out, it's not empty. And he goes, and he just kind of puts his hand out, and I handed it to him, and he makes his, and I don't remember if I took a sip or not. I know he did, and he looked at me, and he says, now that's better. And that was it. That was the dream. What does that mean? There was nothing. I wasn't given any orders. I wasn't given any, he wasn't telling me to do anything. He wasn't telling me to I got to pray more. He just was hanging out and had a cup of coffee. And that's what we talked about was the coffee. Interesting. But I wanted to share that with you. I thought it was really cool. I kind of feel like it was just Jesus hanging out with me in a dream. Maybe it was just a dream. I don't know. I was watching a lot of Jesus movies and stuff because it was Holy Week. But I really felt like he was He was there. Oh, yeah. I didn't wink. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys and give you guys a video and something to think about. Jesus comes as a friend, not as an almighty God demanding worship. That's how he came to me. So, anyway, you want to leave your thoughts in the comments, you can. If not, no big deal. You just want to watch the video, you want to turn it off because it's talking about Jesus. I feel sorry for you, but do what you want. All right, everybody, have a blessed day. Enjoy this rainy Monday. But it's okay. We need the rain. We do need the rain. We always need the rain. All right, and stay blessed.